Hey, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. In this video, back onto the camera, we're sorting out the sliding door and some bits and pieces inside. So stick with me and we'll get on with it right now, shall we? So I've done it. Sometimes you just don't want an audience while you're doing something like that. Ooh, wow. Okay. Wow. Well, I've got a bit of a thickness issue over here. Can you see that? There's a little bit of a step there. So I'll have to have a look at that. But this is good, this is good. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So just remember, that's got to all be playing down. That will be against that. That will be that. Oh, okay. My tape's going to be on the back of that. So looks like that panel's going down very slightly. I can't take anything off the frames. That's it. So okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. The gap here is what I thought it would be. So these gaps here are great. Oh well, actually, you know, look on the positive. It's not bad at all. Okay, I can see what's going to happen. I'm going to end up, there's a little bit tight there. I'm going to end up taking a bit off here with the V-bake plate. What we can think about as well is, do you want me to show you? Is this is all going to be sanded down and finished with a couple of coats of shellac, so that will thicken up joints and things. Can you see? Oh, can you see that step over there? You can see that now. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. That's no problem. Okay, well that's all right. That's all right. So now I could cut the top off if I wanted to. Should we cut the top off, or do we need to readdress any of this? That's the thing I'd say. Don't go cutting that off just because you can. Look at all these. Do they need to be fine-tuned? Is anything really bad? Is anything? And actually, no, it's all looking pretty good. It's all looking pretty good. I should just chop the top off. These, as I say, those will be flush with the back. This will be playing down. I'm trying to get my head around it, so that's okay. Chop the top off there. I'm quite pleased with that. What do you guys think? Well, I'll tell you what we could do. We could try it in the camera and see how it fits. That would be a nice thing to do, because that would be the first time it sort of goes together. Okay, that's good. Now you can see that bit that's proud. Tell you what, marking it from behind would be good. So if I just mark there, and in fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mark all the way along and work to that, rather than get a straight edge on it, just in case the top of this has done anything strange. Oh, that looks great. That looks great. Yeah. I've gone from not too sure to yeah, it's all right. It's coming together. Okay. Right, what's next? Chop that top off. Let's do it. Let's chop that top off. So as a woodworker, you're always thinking of plan B just in case something goes wrong. And what I had done is there's a little bit of play. I'll show you. Can you see how there's, in the tongue part going in there, I could put a piece on there, and I thought about this. I've made it the same both sides. And I thought that if I have a problem with any of it not working right, and these are the offcuts, I did think, well, that's fine, because what I could do, if there's a problem, is I could glue that onto there, like that, flush with the V-bait, and then, see what my thumbnail is, and then just add on a little bit, which will take up the taper. So if I feel that it's too loose, I've got this as my backup plan, just to make sure everything's right. But the important thing now, the bit that really interests me, is because this is long and narrow, it doesn't want to slide down. But if it's followed by a big panel, it should, there you go, it does, it goes all the way down. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed, I'm quite pleased, this is good, this is good. Right, what do I do now? Probably go home because it's been a long day, but that needs planing. I think I'll start doing a list of what needs doing. Okay, so let's get a list. Number one, let's thickness the 37mm, and then I'll put to flush, and that means that I want it flush with this, so that's good. Number two, thickness the 27mm, which is the same. Right, what am I going to do with this? I think I can plane the top off here now, so that will be good. Number three, plane top of, I can tell when I'm getting near the end of a project because the whiteboard comes out, the list of jobs starts going on. So this is good really. Plane top of panel. Number four is an interesting one because I want to show you this. Hang on a sec. Number four is interesting. So this is what we've been, you're still there? Yeah, this is what we've been copying, isn't it? We're making this. So this is the panel that comes out. That's the panel that comes out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that off there. And I'm going to recess that into there. So I think it'd be really good to do that soon. You know what? Maybe not. I'll have a think about it. But number four could be, you know the piece that I've said has got to go on top of the camera? So let's put top. I'll put top panel in brackets to height. So I know what I'm doing there. So that's the overall height of the camera. So that's good. Number five can be cut. What would we call that? Oh, I'm going to call it finger hole. Finger hole panel. Cut the finger hole panel off there, and then number six is going to be fit into here. Finger hole panel into there. Number seven, see, we're getting to the nitty gritty now. Number seven, well, seven is probably sand it all down, ready for stain and polish. So seven, sand down. 8 would be stain. I'm going to darken it a little. Stain to colour. 9, shellac finish. Shellac finish on there, number 9. Next, I've done some work on the focus panel. So I'll show you that. Focus panel complete. So I've finished the focus panel. We're not far off now. Here's the list of jobs that I need to do to finish the camera. And then I'm going to go 11. I'm going to put wax everywhere. I've got to put the top keep in. So with the finger hole panel, I'll put that what's it called? It's called a twist lock pin. I'll call it a twist lock pin. Basically what it is it's this. It's when this is down like that, this twists round and locks the panel, so I've called it twist lock panel. Twist lock panel pin, and that goes like that. Job done. Tell you what else we've got to do. We've got to do blackout on the inside, haven't we? So shellac finish, and I'll put blackout. and then after the shellac finish and blackout, somewhere down here after shellac and after the blackout is the ribbon fitting. And there's a reason I'm putting ribbon fitting down there, is the ribbon fitting is, do you remember when we did the tests on the ribbon? If I get any shellac or any glue on the ribbon, it goes hard and ruins. So I've got to finish all this first and then put, so I'll go shellac, then blackout, then ribbon after that. Focus panel complete, which is over behind me. Yeah, that needs, and then that will need shellac, blackout, and yeah, that's it. Wax everywhere. 12, ring, Joe. That's it. That's my plan. That's it. Ready. Right, so we've got that bit done, which is great. That's the bit that goes on to there. But we've also got this step here. So I've got another piece of mahogany out, and that can go on there, which if you look from above, that'll cover all of that. That's great. But from somewhere in amongst that, this piece here has got a slot out, and we're using that piece as the handle. So I want to recess that into there in the sliding panel, but I can't really until I've sorted out exactly what's going on with the rest. It looks as though that piece there has got to be glued to all the top of here, and obviously we've got a piece there that that slides out. So it means there's a thin strip down there. It does seem a little bit complicated, but it's got to stop the light getting in. So the funny thing is that once you remove that and the sliding panel, you're exposing all of this light. So you're exposing light there. This bit can stay on. I need to think about this. So next video, we're going to be getting on with the list. We've got the thickness to do, 27, 37. We're going to get down to here-ish, I think. We're going to get down to sanding down. So we've got to fit the top panel and the cover strips. We'll get that done in the next one, and the finger hole panel. Then we'll do that, and we'll do that hinge. So stick with me. Buy me a coffee. Please support me if you can. Buy me a coffee is the way you can support me. And it really helps because I'm going further into YouTube. There's going to be more of these. Got loads more content to put on, so there's going to be a lot of this stuff. So thank you for sharing and watching and liking and sticking with me. Next video coming along really soon.